Hi, good morning, all the beautiful people out there. This is Nisha here, and today I'm going to talk about some of the most important makeup do's and don'ts as promised in my last video. Make sure that you watch this video till the end, you like, subscribe, and share so that whenever I come up with the next video, you do not miss out on the important information. Now, without delaying quickly, some very important basics that you need to do before you apply makeup is very important. Make sure that you take care of your skincare routine. Till the time your canvas is neat and clean, your makeup application results will really not show the way it should. So make sure that your skin is really clean. You take care of cleaning, toning, moisturizing, the entire procedure. That's very important. So once you take care of it, the makeup will be very flawless and really nice. It'll look on your skin. Second thing is make sure with this the skincare routine, you also need to make sure that you keep your skin hydrated. The more hydrated your skin is, the more better results of the makeup on your skin. As a result of which, it's very important that you drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. You can either set a reminder to make sure every 2 hours you're getting up from your desk and you're drinking water, but very important that you need to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. Third, makeup do's, very very important, that usually people don't talk about. Other than whatever you're doing for your skincare routine, make sunscreen a must for your vanity bag or your bag, whichever you carry on a regular basis. So you need to make sure that you carry a sunscreen with you always. Very important that you remember that you do a broad spectrum sunscreen that blocks both the UVA and UVB rays. Of course, that also takes care of your skin aging, your brown spots, your wrinkles, your pigmentation, your uneven skin tone, and so on. So that's another part that we spoke about. Then after sunscreen, alright, now we'll also talk about something which is very important, using a primer. Just the way you take care of your skin routine, you apply broad spectrum sunscreen, you also make sure that you always apply a primer before you start applying your makeup. The reason we apply primer is primer acts as a barrier between your skin and the makeup. It makes sure that your the smooth surface is taken care of on the skin, and hence the makeup lasts really long when you use a good primer. Also, at the same time, primer takes care of a little bit of moisturizing and hydrating your skin and makes it look a little plump and really smooth. So make sure that you invest in a good primer. Now, another point that we talk about other than primer is make sure that you really invest in some good quality brushes. You will see the difference. The good quality brushes, the entire application of the product game changes. So you really look very smooth, very flawless with using the right technique, in the right brushes. Now, when you talk about the application technique, the right basic makeup beginner brushes, also the sunscreen, I will share the link in the description box of all my videos, which I've spoken about in some other videos. You can go ahead and watch them, no issues with that. So make sure that you invest in good brushes. Another very important when we talk about makeup is that you always make sure, just the way you see my makeup, you always accentuate one of the features of the face. So either you accentuate your eyes with a heavy, darker, smoky makeup, or you accentuate your lips with a brighter shade. But you try and not do both at the same time, because then the entire fun of playing around with colors kind of gets subdued. So either you play around with your eyes and a heavy makeup, or you keep your eyes really soft and light and you play with a heavier lipstick shade. So either of them. Then another important part is whenever you're applying makeup at home and you probably going out to work or you're going out for a party and stuff, you need to make sure that you try and apply makeup in natural light. So the more the makeup is done in the natural light, it'll give you a quite fairer idea as to how you will really look when you go out in the daylight. So I'm sure you don't really want to look something which is really overdone and stuff. So make sure that you try and apply doing your makeup in a normal light. Also very important, another part is many times it happens that people really don't pay much attention to how you applied the makeup and have you been really blending your makeup well. So whether it's your foundation, whether it's your powder, whether it's your blush or bronzer, or your or what do you call So whatever kind of makeup that you're applying, make sure that you really blend it well. Your eyeshadow should be blended well. Your foundation, your blush, everything should be blended well. There shouldn't be really harsh crease lines kind of seen that separates, the shades and the makeup that you've done. Another very important part is, as much as possible, make sure that you buy cruelty-free makeup, the makeup products which are not really tested on animals, because they also have the right to live. So let's be a little more kind and try to make sure that we buy products which are cruelty free and definitely not tested on animals. Another very important part of the makeup, again underrated, not really a lot of people do, make sure that you really define your eyebrows. The reason we define the eyebrows, it really gives definition to your eyes and this entire area where the focus should be. So if you just define your eyebrows, you will see a huge difference or automatically on your face. So that's very important part. You really not need to go overboard with doing your eyebrows, but I'm very sure you really want to really groom them well so that it kind of gives a nice clear crisp shape and kind of defines your entire face. So these are some of the do's and do's of makeup that you should really do. Now quickly I'll talk about some of the don'ts, which are make sure you really don't do when you're doing makeup. One of the very important part is some people really try to overdraw their lips to make them really look larger or bigger, and I'm sure you don't really want to look like a clown. So make sure that you really don't go ahead and overdraw your lips in a fashion to try and make it bigger and plumper. However, there are other products that you can really make your lips look plumper and a little more big with different injections. You can go ahead and do that. Another don't is make sure that, as I said, you really want to just define your eyebrows. You don't really want to do harsh lines on your eyebrows, which really makes it look really weird and really overdone. So keep the makeup as soft as possible rather than overdoing it. Also, don't wear clumpy mascara. Many a times it happens that people pump into their mascara bottles the wand and then apply it. So in case you have a clumpy mascara deposit on your wand, make sure that you wipe it with the tissue and then apply your mascara. Also make sure that you don't remove your makeup. You have to remove your makeup at the end of the day. So if you've been a person who really is into makeup, or a person who's a beginner and loves doing makeup, make sure that you remove your makeup properly in the night, and again hydrate your skin before you go to sleep. Make sure that you do not become very monotonous and boring with the kind of makeup that you do every day. So maybe you want to play with colors a little bit, you want to experiment with different shades and so on, but try and play around with colors and experiment a little rather than having that same boring look every day. Very important, don't ever use dirty brushes, because dirty brushes will do more harm rather than good. So you need to make sure, if you're the only person which should be using your own brushes, you wash your brushes at least once a week, or at least 1 in 15 days, not more than that, because there's a buildup on the brush which will clog your pores and give you breakouts and pimples and stuff. So don't ever use dirty brushes. Make sure you never apply makeup on a dirty face. Till the time your face is really nice and clean and hydrated, only then you go ahead and apply the makeup. And definitely, as I said, make sure that you never leave your makeup unblended, and you really make it really go smooth and blend properly, so you really don't understand where are the harsh lines and stuff like that. So these were some of the do's and don'ts of the makeup. I'm sure you will find them useful. In case there are any questions, please go ahead and comment below, and I would love to go ahead and answer them. My WhatsApp number is 9930109883. So if you have any concerns or anything that you really want to know, either you can put it in the comment box or you can WhatsApp me, and I'll be happy to answer you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.